Hello everybody, Steve Mayne here, and welcome to the Daily Storm. For those of you joining us for the very first time, this is a video series where I go into Heroes of the Storm and play a daily quest. Today, my quest is to simply play 8 games, so I have decided to use Artanis. I haven't used Artanis in a while. He's one of those heroes who I sort of enjoy. I don't use him enough to play him very well, and the end result of that is I don't tend to do very well in games where I use him, and thusly it's not as much fun as when I'm playing someone I'm particularly skilled with. Or at least I feel I'm particularly skilled with. Your mileage may vary. So I'm going to use Artanis today. We're going to see how he works in a quick match. Let's set up and see what happens. I'll be right back.
Our time has come.
Alright, we're loading into the Towers of Doom. It's Artanis, Abathur, ETC, Raynor, and Zagara. We're going to be going up against Tracer, Nova, Gazlo, Tyrael, and Arthas. Wow, this is going to be interesting. This is actually good for us. Abathur, depending on Abathur's build, Abathur's got a lot of different options, but one of Abathur's build is to make base attack heroes like Raynor and myself attack faster, do more damage, and hit harder. And heal, and give us shields, and all sorts of other fun things. So Abathur, when working in conjunction with any of these with myself or Raynor, can be quite devastating. Unfortunately, he's mic'd with ETC, and not me or Raynor, who I just pointed to in different directions, so that's not super great. The enemy team with Arthas and Tyrael is going to be a challenge. Gazlo, Tracer, there's going to be a lot of people taking camps, I think. Okay, Raynor's going after camps. That's fine. I'm going to go mid. I think that's going to be the option here. What do they got? They got Tracer, they got Nova, they got Gazlo, they got Tyrael, they got Arthas. We are going to take reactive parry. Using Twin Blade reduces damage taken from the next 2 hero basic attacks by 50%. Actually, oh no. Okay, I gotta go Seasoned Marksman. Normally I would go reactive parry, which gives me block. Unfortunately, Tracer shoots so fast that she screws. In my opinion, she screws up block. Block is the worst talent you can take against a team that's using Tracer, because she's just gonna mess that up for you. Do that. Come over here. So we got 3 people mid, which is fine. I would rather than be attacking me and leave the rest of my team alone. Mid now AFK. So they're doing the Roman kill, which is even better. What are my abilities? I should talk about my abilities. Now, my Q ability, which I'll use here in a second once a substantially large group of targets crops up. Okay, there. Is this. There's a whole bunch of damage going out, does even more damage coming back. Hits everything in its path, and can be a problem. Okay, she got it.
Yes, let the altars rise.
Let me hit that. Come on back away. So Raynor's bottom. I'm going to let him take that. I'm going to come up here. ETC and me should be able to mess this up. There's a so okay, ETC's grabbing our Raynor and Abathur. Actually, I would so much rather Abathur had stayed in a lane for this. We're going to increase the range and speed of play deck. I should have stopped looking and started fighting. That was a mistake on my part. We got one of the attacks off. We're going to lose 2 of the towers. We got 1 of them, didn't we? No, we didn't get any of those.
This round is mine.
That was awful. Alright.
A bold plan.
Now You shall fall.
Yeah, I'm not even going to chase her that far. We're going to come in here. So the increased range on Blade Dash is going to help out. Or yeah, on Blade Dash. My W, Twin Blades. Twin Blades, I do 2 quick attacks against my target. Hit them for lots of damage. And my E is, I think you've seen it already, I'll try and point it out if I do it again. Is I throw out a little triangle, and let's come down here. See if we can get some. Totally misjudged that. Yeah, I agree with Rainer on that one. We're going to go hit the healing fountain.
You favor me, friend.
Since nobody's top, I'm going to go top. DC standing there in the middle of the field, wasn't sure what he was doing. Alright, we got
Send his servants to their grave.
ah, he was getting traits. Okay, that's cool. We are going to have to get back. I can understand that. We're going to take follow through.
And so they return. Capture the altars quickly,
Coming in.
heroes.
The ETC gets down there faster.
Your enemies fall. Double kill. Triple kill. Quad kill.
Very pretty. Who didn't we get? We didn't get Gazlo yet.
Killing spree. Fire the towers. Destroy the Raven
Good
Lord.
job, everybody. Nice work. We are going to slash through this group of psychopaths as quick as possible. Start digging up some quest points there.
The future is ours.
Mount, man, it's faster. That was interesting. I didn't move. I think I was rooted in place. I got killed there. That sucks. Abathur and ETC are all in the same one. Like, top, please. If Abathur goes to top lane, we'll be getting experience from all three. Oh man, we are okay. Abathur's not going top. I will. We are going to take how much of their base attack? Base attack. You know what? We are going to take suppression pulse. Okay, he is top now. I will go bottom with Zagara. Abathur should be fine pushing up to there. His locus will be a counterable difference. I'll come down here and touch. You do whatever you want.
I see.
The altars stand ready. Capture them before the Raven Lord's pawn.
Yeah, there.
Double kill.
Keep coming.
It is destined.
Away. ETC's at half life. He should be fine. You know what? I don't want to criticize another player. I don't know how he's doing.
The future is ours.
The Raven Lord will fall before me.
Your failure will soon be complete. You
At least he's on the mount this time. Hey, we're mostly at full health. Get in there, people. All right, we got her down. Nova is doing her work. All right, where are you going, Rainer? Stop! Don't stay in the. Okay.
Together we are
All right.
strong.
I'm gonna go mid. See, we've got Abathur up here pushing top really nicely. He could actually go out further since we know where Nova and them are.
Improved. There can be no doubt.
So my guess is right now they're taking camps. I actually want to check this camp out. We are going to take Burning Rage, because why not? We're kind of going for a little bit more of a damage build here.
Together we are strong.
Let me get in the middle of this, soaking up. We are well away from completing the quest, I believe, aren't we? Yeah, we need quite a bit more than we've got. But that'll give us that camp. We've got... Oh, let's come back here and end her.
Be ready. The altars are right.
Problem with standing still against Artanis with Nova is she doesn't have a whole hell of a lot of health, and I am horrified. At close
The
range.
altars belong to those who claim
Rainer has Hyperion. That is beautiful.
the Raven Lord
I'm gonna
will
fiddle
not
through here.
from this realm.
Oh, pretty. Oh, lag. No. Get him. Oh, he's almost dead. Kill him a lot. Alright, that's the real Nova. Rainer is going to win that fight. Get the hell out of Dodge.
Heroes, I have opened
Before
a tunnel
Gaslow
near our
launches.
core that leads to
That
the
is
battleground
fantastic.
center. Use it well.
Oh, my heroes shall have this gift as well.
Fantastic work, everybody. Doing some good.
Keep destroyed.
Oh, we've got this thing pushing down here. Okay. Ultimately, I think this is not the talent you take on this map. That's just me. Clearly, our Abathur digs it. Who am I to say anything about that? Let him do what he wants. We are going to... Oh, man, I need to pick something before I get into the middle of this. Oh, hell, let's go down here and take this out. More damage versus heroes. They've got two really solid tanks with Artanis, Tyrael, and Gaslow can get some pretty good health.
He has destroyed
So I want to be able to hit harder. Alright. That will keep Nova at bay for a while. Middle of these guys. Kill her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Oh, lag. I know it didn't affect Raynor at all, but it was still annoying. Raynor. You don't have to worry about Tracer. She had to run. She had no help and was host.
Now you shall fall.
Alright, everybody. Needs to hit.
Let the assault begin!
Oh, for the love of.
Together we are strong.
Meet your
I was too late on that.
Your enemy's keep falls.
Well, they got the keep. That is totally useless to us. That would have been great later. Alright, Gazlo down.
Those who are divided fall. The future is ours.
Alright, let's get up here.
Send his servants to their grave.
You lack honor.
Oh man, this is the best Artanis game I have ever had. That was dangerous like nobody's business.
An inferior life.
I could have screwed that up something fierce. Actually, if the two of them are going to stay here and keep trying to take this back from me and ETC, which is great, that'll give Raynor and Zagara time to take the outer two. No, no, don't go into that. Where's it going up? I'm going to take this bottom key.
Is destined.
Come on, trash sucker. No. Yeah.
Your enemy's keep falls.
Alright, we are going to take Nexus Blades, basic attack speed, more damage, and slow the target. Nova is top, which is useless to them. Our team is taking out him. Oh, pretty. So nice. We've got this one. We've got all but one of the towers.
Show the Raven Lord the extent of my power.
Heal up, grab mid. Nice work. Everybody's doing a good damn job. Their Nova is attempting to retake the tower. I don't think she's going to do it.
Stand as one.
Alright.
Our path is
To the shortcut! Da-da-da-da. Yeah, this creep spread. Zagara is doing fantastic work on creep.
Used to keep killings.
I didn't quite make it. Whoa, wow, why did their Nova run into that? We only have 5 of the towers. Get him. Oh, so pretty.
That was easy.
going for bottom. Oh yeah, ETC wisely choosing to go heal. Oh man, I had doubt how we were doing at the beginning of the game. Right now, fantastic.
We hold all of the towers.
They are working to take the top tower back. I don't know that we need... The greed is real. Yeah, we could maybe grab boss. That would be a hard one. I would just grab the altars.
The altars.
I'm going to be alive in time to do
Is destined.
Yes, heroes. Activate the towers.
Oh, wow. That turned around so fast for us. I honestly wasn't sure. I thought this was going to be a mess of a game. We were kind of all over the place at the beginning, but man, did we come together nicely at the end. Oh, that was fun. And I think I did really well. How did I do? I blocked 56,000 damage. Hero damage. Siege damage. 3 kills, 13 assists, so 26 kill percent. Not a great deal. I did block a significant amount of damage. I'm really happy with this. I did die 7 times as well, so that's not a great number. This is better. I'm happy with this. Although, again, as I've said before, stats are not necessarily a great indication of how well you did in the game. There's a lot of characters who just don't show up here for what they're capable of. Overall, I think the build worked out pretty well for me. I took Seasoned Marksman at the beginning, killing minions. The other abilities, block was useless with Tracer on the other team, and the other one about doing extra damage to non-heroic targets. There's so much team fighting in this one, it didn't feel like it was going to be particularly useful. Seasoned Marksman seemed like my best bet, even though I really didn't focus it as much as I probably should have. I should have spent a lot more time in lane trying to build the stacks for that, and that was my fault. Lethal Clarity increases blade dash range and speed by 30%. So that's the thing where I shoot out, now I go farther and faster, doing the damage a little bit quicker and with a little bit more safety to me. I was also able to use it a couple of times to get out of the way of some of the attacks of the other team. I used it to dodge the laser and Tyrael's explosion a couple of times. Follow through after using the ability, your next basic attack within 6 seconds deals 40% additional damage. What's really awesome about this is this works with Twin Strike. So you use Twin Strike and you do 2 basic attacks. Well, the first basic attack does extra damage because of follow through. I took Suppression Pulse, Suppression Pulse because Artanis, Tracer, Gazlo, Tyrael are all super dependent on basic attacks. Nova has some really great abilities, but she needs basic attacks to finish you off. Suppression Pulse is just nice. It does a little bit of damage. I almost killed Nova with it at one point, which would have been amazing, except she had just enough hit points not to die. Took Burning Rage because I was in the middle of the fighting as much as I was. I was in the team fights. I was in the middle of the crowds. It just seemed like a good idea to have something that's just hurting everybody around me, especially since Tracer and Nova seem to get way too close way too often, and just doing extra damage to them just seemed like a really great idea. Titan Killer. Twin Blades against heroes deal an additional 2.5% of their maximum health. Doesn't seem like a lot of damage, but again, with as quickly as I'm hitting with the follow through and the Twin Strike and everything else, going up against Artanis, Gazlo, and Tyrael, I mean, you saw me melt. There's a point in the video where I melt Gazlo. Just destroy him in almost nothing. I got Tyrael from near full to near empty in a matter of seconds. Artanis, if you get really lucky, can just do an amazing amount of damage if you get the right build and the right swings. Nexus Blades, basic attacks deal 20% more damage and slow enemy movement speed by 20% for a second. That was mostly, well, the extra attack speed is really great. Nobody on the enemy team had a blind to stop that. And the slow against Tracer is just way too good not to use. I didn't look to see what Gazlo... Yeah, Gazlo went a full... Well, oh. You know, honestly, he took Grav Bomb. If he had taken Mecha Goblin right there in the middle, which lets you target your turrets to focus on someone, because he had a great turret build going. I think if he'd taken Mecha Goblin for the extra damage, he'd have been able to focus most of us down. Because I was wondering why his turrets weren't just destroying us. And I should have said something, because he'd have like 3 and 4 of them down. And I kept thinking, like, oh god, they're going to wipe us out. And then I just realized, like, he used Grav Bomb. Instead, if he'd used Mecha Goblin, I think this would have been a completely different game. I wonder if he misclicked his talent, which Lord knows that happens to all of us. Or just decided to go with Grav Bomb because he thought it would work better. Or maybe he's just trying to build. I don't know. That's just really interesting to me. Like, everybody just did a fantastic job. The team did really well. I will say ETC's mosh pits were on point. Zagara, his creep-laying ability was fantastic, and Raynor just getting stuck in there as often as he was pretty good. We had a couple miscommunications. There was a time where ETC and Zagara were taking a fort when we really could have used him to take an altar. Fortunately, the enemy team was never able to capitalize on those moments and turn it into a win. I'm just so happy with this match. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you for joining me today. And if you tell me what you think in the description below. I'd love for any advice you have on how to play Artanis better. I'm not super talented with the character, and I realize that. So any constructive criticism you have on a way for me to improve my play or my talent build would be fantastic. If you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, please like, subscribe, and share. I would appreciate that as well. If you didn't enjoy the video, I understand. It's not what I do isn't for everybody. And, well, you know, there are a plethora of options available to you, and I'm sure you know what they are. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.